out the position he was in. Otuino going down. Javier this time signals Tomalolo into the ruck. Picked up by Javier. Clattered though, and penalty given against him. Actually, is more likely against Tonga Huia, who came in over the top. So only Javier owns up to 29 now. Years of age, that is.
Don't need him for the line on this.
Where he went, Javier found the loose ball, picked it up, went into it, was trying to get it back, and somebody came in over the top. Snatched by Japan. That could be a crucial catch. Tanaka still on the field, surprised at that, thought he might give a run to his other scrum half, Iwasa. He's the Japanese Young Player of the Year, but not getting a look in on this match. Advantage Japan. Hatakatayama, tight head prop. Tanaka feeds it back, Arledge with the boot, and that doesn't matter because it was still playing advantage. So it's given us a look Arledge's way and says, what do you want to do? Surely you're not going to go for goal. No, he's not. Takes as much time as he wants and a little bit more, and pinches a yard or so. A few players on that pitch who are glancing up, looking at the horizon and just seeing that sea glistening away just over the bank there. Can't lose concentration though. Let's see it out to the end of this game. Only 1 point in it. Tonga get possession through Javier. Feisty little character. Not the fastest around the field, but probably one of the most determined on the pitch. Kick had to come, there was nothing that could work. Marath gives it a good belt downfield. Japan got a start from inside their own 22 again. Webb with a decent clout there. Previous kick was not so good. He thinks he should have got a few more yards on that. I'm going to disagree with him. Tonga, one last time out against Fiji, but here 1 point adrift of turning around that record against Japan. 4 straight defeats and having lost 6 out of the last 11. Japan scruffily, they get it back again. Tonga can't retain control of this ball long enough to actually mount a serious attack. Japan have the experience and the heads to know what to do with it once they get it. Just keep taking it in, don't lose possession. 3 minutes on the clock, but that's not the official clock. Blue being told to roll away, and they do, leaving it clear for Tanaka again, who can just leave the ball in there until he's actually decided what he wants to do. Catches one Japanese player offside, decides to move it instead. This is Kikutani, who's led the Japanese side well. Tanaka again. Arledge on for Webb. Webb with the break. Man outside him. He doesn't need him. Keeps going. And just feeds it into Endo. Break right at the finish. And Endo is going to be penalised for hanging on. Red penalty, says the ref. Not 10. So that's given them another advantage. Tonga with a last chance here. They can't take a quick tap from this. Vungalilo, captain, hands it over to Marath. Marath, far downfield as you can, and probably with the wind against him there, just didn't get quite enough, or not as much as he wanted. Changing the Japanese side, Halani scored the first try, and a try against Samoa goes off. Tamiguchi comes on.
Okay.
Time back on again then, and there's not much of it left. Avia. Tonga starting from inside their own half. Tonga Huia on the burst through. Lokatui, big man, puts himself around a bit, but couldn't get through Japan there. Avia driven back. All the refereeing on the blue side. They're the ones who are desperate to stop Tonga breaking out of defence here. Again, get back blue. Japan quite content with this. That's Tonga's time that's being wasted. Tonga pack hasn't made as much impression as I thought it would during this match. "15 seconds to go. Tonga have got to keep it in hand. Can't afford to drop it. Lose possession. Game over, only a point in this. Ambitions of winning this tournament now hanging by a thread. Got to conjure up something from here, but Japan just not letting them. Great defence. All these pick and goes, all met by a very solid defensive Japanese line. Tonga got to think of something different. That's not perhaps good enough, Javier. Does gain them a couple of yards, though. Now it's loosening up a bit. Next time the ball goes dead, that's it. Try another way. Let's try and spread it. Got some good runners. Drop forwards. That'll be it. That's all over. Japan have edged it by 1 point, 28 points to 27. Some very, very tired limbs out there, but some very, very excited folk, not only in the stands and on the grass, but also on the field. Tremendous piece of work by Japan. Took their opportunities in the second half after giving the ball away on 2 occasions for 2 Tonga tries. That set them back. So they were trailing at half-time by 17 points to 14. They went into a 28-17 lead after tries by Endo and Taira. And in the end, just the 1 point difference at the finish. Excellent work by Japan, and Kerwin will probably know